ready.
You journeyed from Merc to Tillicoultry. You encountered a really bad storm, and in that storm, Nakama was pushed to his limits and then pushed a little further, and now you have what was Nakama draped over your half-orc barbarian's shoulders, being carried along with you as a member of the party. Um, his poor little heart couldn't handle it. But
Just
you
rub it
entered
in.
you entered Tillicoultry. You saw that there was a lot of more people than you remembered when you first initially made it into the town. A lot of you used Tillicoultry as like a port of call, getting into Bayview before the Celestial Dance. Um, and there's a lot of people here that do not look like they're in good shape. You do see, and as you had walked into the town center, uh, past some of the market stalls and the various shops along the way that just have lines everywhere. Um, you see a single table in the middle of like the town square where Demi recognizes Gifford standing there along with a couple companions, and looks like they're the line is forming uh, to get to them.
Let's cut to the front of the line. Shall we, everybody?
You say shit like that at work all the time.
Are we cutting to the front of? Do you guys want to cut?
But lines are meant for following. That's why the lines exist.
Yeah, but we're important.
There's a lot of people here, so I'm a little nervous.
But the rules are important, and we should follow them.
I vote we wait in the line.
Yeah, I don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get in front.
Okay, so
I'm gonna ask the person. I'm gonna ask the person who's in front of the line. No, who's like second or third in line. I'm gonna say, hey, do you mind if I really am in a rush right now. Do you mind if I just hop in real quick?
So it's this little ragged human male. He's relatively short, like 5'4", 5'5". His hair is all a mess, long. He's got a long beard, really unkempt. He looks dirty, smells kind of iffy. Second in line, and you are asking if you can just cut in front of him?
I'll say I really need to speak with what's his face? Glenn. What's his name?
His name's Gifford.
Gifford?
Gifford. Like Clifford with a G. That's how I remember it.
I need to speak with Gifford.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check for this tattered, beat down soul.
20 rolling.
There's a line to speak to Clifford now?
10.
You're not sure if it's a line to speak to him or what it's a line for, but where he is at, huh?
The last we knew, Gifford was standing in the town square handing out food. So I'm assuming it's a line, for the food.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell him. I'll say you can have my food. You like in line. I don't need the food.
Sure, mister. Go ahead. And he just kind of backs off. Meanwhile, there are 4 people behind who are less than enthused about your cutting the line.
How many people are there behind
glaring
us?
at you?
Like
So are you guys at the back of the line, or did you go to the front with Brood?
No, we're out the back. This is like a Brood solo dolo.
I'll have gone with him.
Roxy.
There are about 50 people in line. It's a pretty long line, and you guys are at the back. And since you've stood there, there's been another person who's come up behind you.
On
Just
average, how long is like the line like stepping forward?
make a perception check for the 30 seconds that Brood has walked away to see how fast this line has gone.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't know if it's been about like 30 seconds or a minute or so.
Brood has walked to the front of the line and cut.
I'm with Brood.
Okay.
I'll go up there with him.
So the two of you have cut off these people now.
We'll both give you our food. That's twice the amount of food.
Okay.
That's what I'll tell them. And I'm gonna look to the guy behind the guy and the right guy in front of me and go like, I'll get you something too, because like we're like a lot cleaner than them, so they, I'm trying to like.
They do notice
So,
that
like,
you do not look
yeah.
nearly as rough as they do, but they are still not very pleased at having waited
And
so
I
long.
wouldn't be either, but we're on an important mission.
So Hypes, in the time that you've been standing there, you're watching Brood and Atir cut in. You have not walked forward yet. You can probably discern 50 people is going to be at least an hour. And some of these people look like they have been waiting for that long. So as Brood and Atir, you guys are at the front of the line. The person in front of you grabs their food, asks Gifford a couple of questions as you were talking to the people behind you. You didn't really pick up on what they were asking. But you see Gifford and a couple of his companions next to him kind of hand out a fresh ration of food, kind of point them on their way, and they walk away, and you turn and see, or you step forward and you see Gifford standing there, this, hold on, time. You see this human dressed in this really elegant, these elegant clothes. He's got this beautiful thick handlebar mustache. You could see him kind of getting a little bit irritated with his companions when they're not doing what they should be doing. And as he looks up to you to hand you your set of food, his left eye kind of twitches a little bit. Here's your rations. Please step to the
Mr.
side.
Gifford. Mr. Gifford,
Yes.
we need to speak with you, or it's very urgent.
Who?
I have Miss Upperskirt here with me.
Elizabeth is here.
No, the
Demi.
daughter.
Demi's
Demi.
here. What is
Yeah,
Demi
Demi's
doing?
here. Well, she's here for the wedding.
For Peter. Okay.
Yeah.
And he turns.
Which,
and
are
looks
you
at
related to Peter?
Peter is my son. Yes.
Correct.
And who are
Yes,
you?
correct. I'm Brood Croup. Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna
I'm
shake his
sorry.
hand.
Brood.
Give him a good and hearty handshake.
Brood. What?
It's not important.
No. What was that again? Brood. I'm sorry. What was the last name?
Crude.
Brood Crude.
Yeah, crude.
You wouldn't happen to be related to the Croobs?
No,
No.
I get that a lot though. They have a son too.
I
He's also named Brood.
overhear this from the back of the line, and I just come like totting up, like, do you mean your mom and dad, the Croops?
Steam just started. My computer's crashing. Hold on. We'll be back in a second. We'll be there.
Either that or he's really anxious about something.
Sorry, Steam kicked on.
It was frozen.
Yeah, Steam
Oh.
kicked on, and it shuts my Wi-Fi off, or my motherboard off for a second.
That's okay.
It's whatever. Oh, You're the Kroob's boy, right? Yeah, I know you. Uh, Jesse, take over here, and he walks with you away from the table to allow the rest of the patrons who are getting visibly and audibly upset that you are taking so long to get your food.
I'd like to hand them, the guy behind me, the food that he had given me.
He didn't give you any food. You stopped him before he.
Didn't he
gave you
set
food.
it? Oh, well, didn't
He
he
was
set it
about
down?
to hand you food. It's on the table, but he's not handing
Can
food
I-
out. You guys have walked away.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna try and steal the food
No, I was gonna give it to the guy behind me,
by stealing it off of the table?
but he'll probably steal it, so it's whatever. I'll just we'll just walk
Okay.
away.
Okay, so
That's probably fine.
Gifford is walking with you in a tier.
I notice them, so I'm like leaving the line, going towards them because there's no point. I'm telling the rest of the party as well, like, hey, that's the guy.
Okay, so the rest.
Yeah, and I'd like to lead him back to the group too.
As Gifford gets closer to the rest of your party, he obviously notices Demi and gives her a curt nod and says, well, "What can I help you with? What's going on?"
Demi,
She's
Demi's
muted.
muted. Her lungs
muted
don't work.
because Mike echoes. I'm trying to think of something really quick. Hold on. Sorry. I don't remember her name.
Demi.
What is my sister's name?
Shit, I had that written down.
I think it started with an L. I can look it
Larry?
up. Just give me
No.
Lyrian or something of the sort.
Leary.
Leary. Leary.
Liri. Leary.
L-I-R-I.
Yeah.
Full name Lyrian, but you guys only know her as Leary.
Mr. Rose, how are you?
I'm great, Demi. How are you today?
Well, honestly, I've been better. I have had a conversation with my parents, and they told me that they were trying to marry me off to Peter.
Yes, we feel like this would be a great way to strengthen the realm, especially with all of the things that are happening. We should not be discussing this in the open. Would you like to come join me at the inn where I'm staying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he turns and leads the party through the streets and towards what is this ornate mansion sitting on top of the hill just on the other side of the harbor with this beautiful view over the lake. It's this giant 3-story mansion with like marble pillars and think of like old southern plantation feel. That's kind of the vibe you get as you go up to this big old house. And you notice there's a couple other houses that look very similar, very very posh. And as you go inside, he opens the door and leads you inside, and there are some wait staff, some butlers that he dismisses and leads you into the sitting room, like a library with a fireplace going, and sits down. Yes, Demi. So your betrothal here. We feel like it is necessary in this time right now to strengthen the families and create a cohesive government for the people in Bellinah.
So I just have a problem with that because I have worked for so long to get into this circle of Arcana, and now I'm being forced out of it. So I am, along with my parents, offering up my sister, Lyrian. You know, she's from the same bloodline, I think that that would be an acceptable option.
Yes. Well, I see where you're coming from. Her blood does not carry the same weight that yours does, you being the firstborn. Um, This is something I will have to consider. Although I do have to inform you, we have recently lost the castle. Um, Peter was the last line of defense, and word has spread that he has gotten out.
I'd like to whisper over to Hypes and say, "How do you lose a castle? When they misplace it?"
Blue Dosh wants to chime in and go, it's right over there.
Uh, yes, we know where the castle is. The problem is we no longer have access to the castle.
Oh.
A couple
Why didn't you
weeks
Where's
just
the
ago,
say so?
keys?
a couple weeks ago, there was a ship that came from Bayview, accompanied
what?
by
That
what?
came from Baby?
Gifford.
Yes.
Wait. We saw somebody, the planewalkers, left on a boat from Bayview when the entire town went up in flames.
They burned it up.
You guys were in Bayview for the dance.
Yeah.
You saw these people.
We
We
fought these people.
fought some of them and saw the backs of them as they were leaving because we couldn't catch up to them. They left on the boat.
Can you describe any of them? Any special markings? I need to be sure that these were the same people.
Azure eyes. They were the Azure eyes. They. Hold up.
I wasn't there for this session. I'm sorry, everybody.
It was
This was the first session. This was the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I missed it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. You're right. Because you came trotting along at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We put out a fire.
I remember what it looks like. Their flag.
Yeah, their flag. I can't find
Yeah,
anything.
it had a blue logo with stars.
Enough.
Was on the bad guy's flag. Is what I wrote. It's on the bad guy's flag.
I was hoping I took something from them, but I didn't.
So you notice as you're revealing all of this to him, like he starts, you can see him kind of like calculating.
Sorry, can I just put in that I have a note from the first session that says, "Don't touch Fen." It just says, "Don't touch Fen."
Awesome.
Just to remember that.
And then you proceeded to touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
I was
session
gonna
after
say.
that.
Every
Yeah.
session,
Every single one. So he
If that
starts.
doesn't describe your character, I don't know what does. Don't do A. Does A repeatedly.
Yes.
Perfect.
So he leans forward out of his chair a little bit, and so you encountered the Azure Eyes, huh? Tell me, where did you go after Bayview?
Harborview.
Our
Ginsu.
We went to Ginsu.
Harborview.
Insu
No,
first.
we went to
That's
No,
what
Ginsu.
it's
we went
called.
to Ginsu and then Harborview. Yes.
This is the quiz round.
You guys,
Ginsu.
you guys were in Ginsu too?
Yeah, we've been through all, man.
So you know what happened in Ginsu.
Yeah, we stopped it.
We found Amy.
You are the ones who
Not
stopped
Amy.
it.
We
Yes, we
released
are.
Amy.
Yeah, we kind of have been like, you could say like, literally the main character of like the past month.
I don't know if that's true. Hmm. Okay. This
We
is
we slayed the beast, which was
Amy.
some big fancy name that we took some water from Ginsu to Harborview to get it tested by the smartest doctors in the world. Like
The holiest of paladins as well.
like the best of the best. And like we took so they figured out that and they got the cure going. And yeah, and we've been clearing out hobgoblins left and right. So
We also raced on horses.
I'm sorry. You lost me. You raced on horses?
We
well,
raced.
we raced the horses like we were riding them.
Gambling.
We didn't like run on horses.
No, that's what
the
we did.
horses
we
were
ran
running.
on
We
horse.
were just riding them.
We
I don't
ran
see how
with
this
that.
is pertinent
Like-
to what is happening in my kingdom.
It's not.
We were just telling
but
you our adventures.
We
on
kind of
it.
just got distracted.
So you were in Ginsu and Bayview.
Yes.
Yep.
While all this nonsense is going on, Luke Dodge also, I chime in. I fought a dragon.
Can you describe this dragon?
He's missing a tooth.
Easy there, bedwetter.
What color was he?
He was red.
I walk away.
He was red.
Oh yeah, we talked to a dragon.
He's a very angry, I'd say sinister dragon. Points to the helmet.
Why is this guy still listening to us?
Forgot about the
What-
dragon.
Because
yeah,
we're the
sorry.
main characters of this last
Gifford.
moment.
Gifford, what did you ask?
So you were in Bayview and Ginsu, and you
Uh-huh.
encountered the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know anything
is
about this
hard to
helmet?
follow
So-
about this?
The
So do
dragon
you
was
think-
25 foot tall.
You can marry Leary or have Peter marry Leary.
That's the last thing on my mind right now. You have been instrumental to keeping the realm under control. I don't even have any way to repay you.
Couple
The
thousand
money
piece
would be
would do a
great.
brother good.
We'll take the castle.
Okay.
Money would be great.
Okay. We need to get to the castle ASAP. Like, we need to hightail it out of Tillicoultry and go to Terrace Castle.
I don't
Gifford.
think you understand what you're up against.
You're right.
Nothing phases this team.
I
Everybody.
You're right. I don't
Do you
understand what
have
I'm up
a
against.
way for us to speed up our trek there instead of walking or riding our horses back? Do you have a boat,
A dragon?
a ship?
Oh.
Yeah, of course I have a ship, but you can't go to the castle.
Why?
Why?
We've lost the castle. What are you going to do with the
Right.
castle?
We're gonna
have
take it
lost-
back.
You
Do
have
you not want it
lost
back?
to these Azure Eyes.
Yes, do you know who the Azure Eyes are?
Yeah, they're Bayview
peasants
lizard
to us.
destroyers.
Azure eyes, they're about to have
Clearly
no
the
eyes when we're
people
done with
of
them.
this place.
You should see a tear's eyes right now.
I would love to get this helmet off.
Oh yeah, he's got a helmet.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Demi, I feel like you should know this. The Azure Eyes are the planewalkers that were tasked with guarding the realm from Bahamut and Tiamat.
Yeah.
They're not doing a great job.
Well, see, they attacked us, so obviously they're not protecting us anymore, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I've pieced this together, seeing as how I lost my castle to
Bahamut
a
and Tiamat?
dragon.
Is there
Are they
any
dragons?
like thing that you're trying to get across
Yeah.
here? Like what? Like, is there a way for us to get to the castle? Is there a secret route? Is there a way to take back said castle?
The
Do you have
castle is lost.
keys?
I don't have any idea what to do with the castle. We are trying to control
Make a
the
new
populace
castle. Oh.
and take care of our citizens first to show that we care about the people versus these Azure
Well-
Eyes who have come through and taken my castle from me.
You should probably have more than one food station for sure, because that line was pretty long.
Noted.
So how can we move forward? Is
So-
basically what I'm asking here. What can we do for you
Okay.
to have you
Even though
not
we've been
marry?
literally saving the world.
Yeah,
So
like we've been
I-
instrumental, quote unquote. You can't repay us, but you're like not helping us.
I mean, I don't look. I've got a whole lot going on that you guys don't have any idea about.
You're telling us every place we walk into, we got to clean up some mess.
Yeah, so what's your mess, Giffy?
Okay.
Let us help.
Did you guys hear the news about Eric?
Oh yeah, Eric.
No,
The head of the foundation, the
Brock?
Federation, Eric Mapleby.
Yeah,
Grand
he
Chancellor of the Dragonfall Federation, Eric Mapleby.
Grand change.
he's
Can you
patient
say that
zero
title one
for
more time? I
spreading
couldn't
that
hear you.
infection.
Grand Chancellor of the Dragonfall Federation and recently deceased Eric Mapleby.
Yeah,
Was he ground zero? You said?
yeah, he was patient zero for blood fever.
Yes.
Oh, that fucking.
Yes. I suspect foul play and have been run out of the Federation in my search. But I personally feel like there is a political play here by a one Bram Cornwallis, who is a rival of mine in town. I think he might have some. Bram Cornwallis.
A little
Gifford,
better.
what's your last name?
Rose. Mr. Kroob, you should know this. I am your king.
Yeah. That's
Rose?
right.
ROSE.
I'm standing there just with my
Rose.
notebook.
Yes, like
Bro, I
a
think-
flower, Rose.
Gifford Rose.
I lean into Demi and go, I don't think you should marry into this family.
Well, Mr. Gifford, would you like us to take care of Mr. Cornwallis?
No, that would be awful.
For who?
Everyone.
Well, we don't even know
especially
if
me.
he's part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know for sure if
We
Brom has
won't-
anything to do with this.
We
But
won't do anything. I hear you loud and clear, Mr. Rose.
I believe you 100%.
Cool.
100%. You're a very honest person, Brood. I like
I
you.
am.
I
I
like
am.
you. You got good moral, good head on your shoulders.
Smartest guy I know.
Some call him the icon.
I've heard
The
that too.
icon.
Yeah, I can play the lute pretty well.
Hey.
Yes. So Brom,
Brom Wallace.
yeah, Cornwallis.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Would you like to roll a death save for your dog?
No, he's already dead.
He is dead. He's
Not
mega
much
dead.
you can do.
Completely derailed.
So,
Sorry.
Mr. Cornwallis.
Yes,
Yeah,
Brom.
Cornwallis.
He's been trying to usurp me in the Federation for years, and I figured he would use an opportunity like this where Eric tragically dies and, tries to pawn it off on me because it's politics, right? But I think Brom's got something to do with what's going on. And I need you
With
guys
the
to look
Azure
into
Eyes?
it. I don't know if he's connected to the Azure Eyes, but I think.
Well,
he might
where
be.
can we find Mr. Brom?
He likes to hang around the Prancing Pegasus. He's a gray era Corcra.
Is that a bar?
It's a bar, yeah. It's over there.
Brown Pegasus, is that what you said?
Prancing Pegasus.
Brown Pegasus. Sorry.
Did you say that's where Brahm maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to hang around there. I don't know if he's there or not. I don't know what he's been up to since.
What
Do
day
you
of the
know
week
the
is
last
it?
known location of Peter? Since you said he might have made it out.
I haven't heard from Peter. Last I heard, Peter was holding down the castle, and then we lost the castle, but there was no evidence that we lost Peter. So I'm assuming he made it out and is on the run. I don't know.
Nah,
where Peter is.
he's probably dead.
Well,
Dude.
that's
I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
super awesome
I'm
of you
sorry.
to say about my son.
Didn't mean to say that out loud, Mr. Rose.
Like, quick, play
I
on the song.
apologize. He's probably out there. We'll find him.
Yeah.
We'll find him after we take our Brom for you.
Save.
Is there any other information that you have for us?
Yeah, so Brahm's a gray Aarakocra. He's got brown wings and a golden line that splits his head right down the middle.
Got wings?
He has what?
He'd be my
He's
king.
an Aarakocra. He's like
I
an
don't-
eagle person.
Oh, fuck, that's sick.
With what was the description?
He's got brown wings and a golden line that like splits his head in half.
Maybe you could tame him. Get a new companion. Hypes.
I was thinking that maybe I can tame that beast if you know what I'm saying.
If you're going to confront Brahm, you cannot let him know that I am involved in looking into him. He's already going to be suspicious that it's me.
Oh, it's okay. We can pretend to be like.
But I need some concrete evidence of what he's up to see if I can tie it to anything else that's been going on in the realm.
I got you. I got it. Mr. Gifford, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's getting information out of people.
What's concrete?
It's a type of wood.
And
Got
it's
it.
what this flooring is made out of. We have learned the technology of mixing stone with water to create hardened stone.
You also need limestone. A little bit of powder.
I'm learning so much.
You get +1 intelligence, Luke Dash. I'm just kidding.
Well, that'd be nice.
Do you know where Brahm lives as well by any chance?
Yes, he is up the street a little bit. He's got the big old blue house. Tries to say his house is bigger than mine, but it's not.
Yeah, your house is nice, sir.
Well, thank you. I very much appreciate that.
Is there a Mrs. Rose?
There is. Why are
And
you
she's
asking?
doing. How's she doing?
She's fine.
You haven't talked about her, and your son was missing, so.
I'm starting to feel awkward, so I go ahead. What time is it, by the way? Like right now? Around
9:40.
in the day?
Early afternoon. I don't know.
Early afternoon.
It's early afternoon now.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
just gonna
Let's go
leave
to a vet.
And
A
head
veteran-
over
a veterinarian. Is there a veterinarian in town, sir?
for what?
I mean, there is like at the
For
farms.
Nakama. For Nakama.
Nakama's gone. I
But
saw
isn't
it.
Luke
His
Dash
spirit's
carrying?
gone. No, yeah, Luke Dash is carrying the body for me.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna find a nice place for him. But until then, Luke Dash is gonna hold on tight. And
Oh.
if he gets tired, then I'll carry him. But
I'm sorry
that
for your
being said,
loss.
we should go ahead and head to the Prancing Pegasus and see if he is there, and maybe get more information about.
And maybe get a beer.
Yeah, get a beer. Let's get some information about the castle and see if there's any more info on Peter, and see if Brahm's there as well.
Are there any shops nearby, sir?
Ooh, good call.
Of course, all the shops are open still. They've been having an influx of business, obviously, with everybody else around town being here. Can't really
And
churn
does
out.
Brahms have? Does he have a family?
No, he does not.
No. He's single. No relationship.
Yeah, he's got high aspirations, and doesn't let anything else get in his way of clinging to whatever power he can get.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, if you can find me some information, some hard evidence about what Brahm's up to, I will give you passage. I'll lend you one of my boats.
Oh, but we save the world, and we don't get a boat. Okay.
I mean, thank you for not letting the rest of. I mean, why didn't you stop the Azure Eyes from burning Bayview down?
Got him. No,
Because they got away from us.
Yeah, and like half of the population of Ginsu is dead and can't go back into the town. So like,
Yeah. My
and
parents
Merc,
made it out too, by the way. But thank you
It
for
could have
asking.
been the whole population. Could have been.
yes, I know. I've been in contact with Elizabeth of the happenings on the east side of the island. But also Merc has been destroyed. So I mean, if you guys have been to all of these places and seen the destruction that has happened here, and you claim to have helped,
Well,
so maybe you should do me this one favor, Mr.
yeah.
Dooley.
Well, we got you.
Yeah,
I
that would
always
be
like helping
great.
you out.
Can
Gaffy.
where do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to head over to the shops first, or do you guys want to head to the bar? Since it's early afternoon, maybe we should see about the shops first.
I would like to go anywhere that we can get rid of some of the properties of this helmet and get it off of me.
Maybe we could go to
Anywhere
like
would be fucking great.
Yeah,
like
is there a healer or something like that for his
like a
helmet,
library.
Clifford?
I'm thinking like a library, so we can like ask someone for a book on helmets that don't come off.
Is
The
there
li-
a
The
Is there
library
a-
is in Doncaster. That is where the library that would have any information on this helmet, as well as additional information about the
Oh.
Azure Eyes and what they're from. That would be down in Doncaster. Yes.
That is.
how far away is Doncaster?
I'm trying to
You,
pull it
you're
up.
Yeah.
you're
here.
sailing to get to Doncaster for sure.
Where is it on the map? Oh, in the
It's
bottom middle.
bottom middle. Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Hey guys, that's a journey and a half.
Oh, it's gonna be a minute.
Any
Do you have any mages around here?
The closest Mages Guild, as Demi would know, is in Eagle Song. It's the closest school for the circle. We don't have any, just like... I mean, you might find a circle student in the streets right now. There's all manner of people who are starving and could use a helping hand.
You said Eagle Song?
Eagle Song is the closest circle school, yes.
Hey Mike,
Yes,
have a-
Brian.
do you have a higher res version of that map picture?
So I think you're fucked until we get to Doncaster or something like that. I bet.
How high of a resolution do you want?
Just like
Do
HD.
you want to meet it?
There's one on there in Discord. It's like 500, and the text is just hard to read.
This one is 1.3 meg. No, let me see. Let me see. Push, push.
We are
Push, push
checking.
here. What happens if I do this?
Hammer time, loose.
Thank you.
Click
That's
open in browser.
yeah, that's the same image. It's
Right.
528,
You think it's
704 by 528.
I don't see how you have a problem. Just maximize it in your browser.
Yeah, but I can't read the text because it's low res. I'm like literally. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. You tell me if you can read this.
Bro, you can't like zoom in. I literally like
I-
saved it and I'm able to like control and scroll, and I'm
Okay.
zooming in the
Okay.
podcast.
Well,
Like,
I spelled that wrong.
Here's for you to see what I see when I look at this. I don't know how much clearer you want. Oh, I just lost it. Hold on.
Playing on in
Good. I need it.
small ass picture of this
Oh,
whole.
dude, I guess I'll print another.
I don't know how much
Do I
bigger you
just
want
need to
this.
download it. Okay, we're good.
Did you figure it out?
Let's cut and let's resume that again.
Uh-huh.
Let's
What did you
pretend
do
like-
wrong?
I was just looking at it in my browser,
Mm-hmm.
loading the whole.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Eagle Song. Got it.
Yes. Now that you have a map of the world that you have had the entire time because you
And
lived
that's
here
the
your whole
castle.
life.
Is that the castle they lost?
Tarask, yeah. It's the only castle on the continent.
Hey, found it.
There's a keep in Harborview, and a what's the word? Not a paraphrakt. Is that? There's like a tiny keep in Ginsu, but the castle is in Tarask.
All right. Well, what
Hey, DM.
stops could we do to fix the magic helmet?
Yes, DM is here. Hello.
Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
'Kay.
Are we still standing by Gifford?
Have you guys left?
I mean,
I haven't left yet.
Yeah, sure. You're still standing by Gifford.
You told us, not Gifford,
Yeah.
about the circle, right?
That's what I'm thinking at this point.
For his helmet.
You would know that the closest one is an Eagle Song.
But what I'm asking is, I'm part of the circle.
Yep.
Is it something I can do?
You can try.
I don't know what to do.
Does anyone have?
All right.
Roll a d20.
You can
Does
try.
anyone have?
Try something. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Uh,
I'm here for it.
I don't-
I would love if anyone had remove curse, or if you guys want to look at this.
Well,
Helmet's
today's
a little
your
bit more.
lucky day. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be nice.
I mean,
Actually-
every time that you say this, I just want you to know that Luke Josh is pulling on the helmet. I would like climb up on your shoulders and try and pull it off.
Okay. Make a strength check with disadvantage. A tier, make a strength check with advantage.
Okay.
God. We're actually doing stuff. I thought I was just talking. All right. Strength check.
Hey, every time you describe an action, man. But you better watch out with how you pronounce the place.
Well, I got a 9 the first time, and then a nat 20 the second time.
You say with disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Okay, well, he got a nat 20 and I rolled like shit, so.
There is something about this helmet as you go to grab it and pull it off that you are unable to put your entire willpower behind to rip off of his head. It just doesn't feel like it's coming off, and you get this sneaking suspicion if you do pull it off, it's going to cause your friend pain.
Got it.
Can I do an
Tier, I
analysis
think your head's coming with
if
this
I know
helmet.
Well, we can
a way to do this?
we can put this helmet on someone else if we can get it off of me.
Make an Arcana check.
21.
You have encountered cursed items in your studies before, and your instructors always remind you to, when you get a magical item, that you need to identify what it is before you put it on.
That's where I fucked up, boys.
Your instructors made it very clear that you should always know what you're wearing before you put it on. But you have never encountered something like this before. and you are unsure if any of your magics would be able to alleviate this being within.
Okay.
Are we still near
So-
Clifford?
I would like
Yep,
to,
yeah.
since I know where the circle is here, I would like to take whoever, along with a tier, wants to go with me and take him to the circle.
There's not a circle in Tillicoultry. It's an Eagle Song.
I thought you said there was.
No, there's not one here. There's one in Eagle Song. The closest circle school is in Eagle Song.
Okay.
At the
How
observatory.
far away is
Eagle Songs.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
So,
Alright, cool.
is there a well-known mage in the area that you know of, Clifford? That may be strong enough?
Are you intentionally saying his name is Clifford instead of Gifford?
I thought it was Clifford.
He said it was Clifford with a G.
Yeah.
But it's Gifford.
Oh,
Gifford.
I thought it was
I
Clifford.
was gonna say, are you intentionally
Clifford.
just being an asshole and calling
Yeah,
him Clifford?
no, I thought it. See, don't kill another dog, dude. Like, chill out, man. That was an honest mistake. You know, like, hey, dogs didn't do shit. That was an honest mistake.
Brandon, make a Constitution saving throw.
No, they didn't do shit.
Oh.
Wait, what? So wait, his name's what?
Gifford.
Gifford. Just
Gifford.
take that
Gifford.
from him.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else has been saying Gifford for 20 minutes.
I was like, man, you guys are saying it wrong.
Bunch of idiots here.
Yeah, you guys are stupid.
Yeah, everybody
not-
else
I'm
is
not
wrong,
going
not
through
me.
Too late. Well, it's Gifford.
Gifford, yes.
Gifford. Okay. So Gifford, you don't know of any mages in the area.
Not offhand. I've never seen any magic like this before.
What's that?
Okay. Well, I think maybe we should still go out to either the shops while it's still like early afternoon. Maybe go shopping and then maybe also see if there's any information on something like the helmet, the Bram. I said that name right. Bram and Peter as well about the tower, about the castle. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. Luke Gosh
Do you-
here.
Are there any criminals here set up for execution?
I don't execute criminals.
Question. What kind of
Sir.
a question?
Okay.
We don't execute criminals here.
What are you
I
guys
walk
watching
away.
TV?
I walk away. I had a bad dream.
No. Well, I was thinking if there was a criminal getting ready to be executed, we could just take this helmet off and put it on that poor bastard.
You can't get it off.
Yeah, I thought you can't even get it off.
No, I can take it off. It just hurts. It just causes
Immense
intense
pain.
migraines. Yeah,
But you don't know once it's all the way off what's going to happen.
I do. I get compelled to put it back on
Oh,
because I took it off that first night I tried.
so maybe if we find an enemy, we can put it on them.
Or some poor criminal bastard. That's
All right,
just
we'll figure that
my
out.
line of thought.
Maybe we'll find a bum at the bar.
To
You
the
know?
bar. Or wherever anyone else wants to. Luke Gosh is going to the bar. I'm excited.
To the bar.
Does everyone else want to go to the bar with Lug, or do anyone want
I'd like to
check
go
out
to the
shops?
Prancing Pegasus.
To
Hey,
the Prancing Pegasus.
Mike, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
For my contested strength check, I know I was supposed to roll with advantage, but I have 2 exhaustion. Should I have not rolled with advantage?
Nope. You're fine.
All right.
You get advantage. It's magic.
To the Prancing Pegasus.
It's not you that's trying.
That's
you
holding
want
it
the
up.
helmet
I
off,
gotcha.
right? Like you're
Right.
physically trying to get it off, but there's something else causing you to pull it back on and hold on to it.
Okay. All right.
So as you make your way through the town, nice cobblestone streets, wooden buildings on either side. As the evening hours begin to set, the streets begin to clear out, and it's not nearly as crowded as it was before. And as you walk in up to the door of the Prancing Pegasus, there the lights are on, but it does not appear that there are very many people inside.
I'd like to walk up to the barkeep and ask him why is the business looking so dry, and also I'd like to order a drink as well as I'm asking him this.
Yo, why does your business look so dry?
Yeah.
Anyways, can I get a
beer?
gin and tonic?
Well, I'm trying to paraphrase or like summarize here, but I'm asking
okay, you're not
politely,
saying
like,
those words.
yeah, I'm not saying it verbatim, but I'm basically asking like what is the reason why this is happening? You know what I mean?
So you walk up to the bar, and behind the bar is this drow elf female with this deep blue skin. She's got this crescent moon tattooed on her face, and as it goes down into her neck and down onto her arm, it fades out into like stars. She's wearing this strapless gray dress, and her silver hair is tied back into a ponytail, and she's got this blue ribbon knotting it together. She
oh my.
She pours you a drink. What did you want to drink? Just a beer, gin tonic? What were you trying to drink? Just a drink? Generic?
A tea, please.
A tea.
No,
Tea,
it's
if you
yours
got it.
right there.
Okay, so she begins to heat up some water at her bar and turns and looks at you and says, "A tea, huh?"
Sorry, I usually live out in nature, so this is like my go-to, my comfort drink.
Uh-huh. 2 silver, please.
All right. What's your name?
Navara.
Okay. Well, that's pretty nice, Navara. So, can you explain to me why everything's or what's going on in the city? It's not as busy as you would think this time of the day.
Yeah, we got all these people just begging for food. Nobody has any money right now, and nobody wants to go out in the streets for fear of getting mugged.
What's going on with the economy around here?
Have you not heard? Did you not know what happened in Bayview and Ginsu, and are you just unawares of the current events of today?
Enlighten us.
Bayview's been burned down, and Ginsu had some like sickness go through. I think the 5G was activated or something.
5G.
Shit. I know what channels Navarre's been watching.
and Merc was burnt down too. Like there's nowhere for people to go. Everybody came here trying to get off of the island, but there's not enough boats for all the people, and now everybody's just stuck here.
We heard about the castle.
This is a nice place.
What's going on with that? Have you heard anything about any survivors or anything in that made it back to town?
What happened with the castle? She grabs your tea as it starts to whistle and pours you this really nice, like, honey chai tea. Slides it your way.
Honey chai tea, can I try?
Do they not know?
What?
Pull out my tankard, like, can I try some?
Sure, that would be 2 silver. She pours you into your tankard. Nice little honey chai tea. Excuse me, little Mr. Dwarf, who never told me his name after asking mine. What's going on with the castle?
What's your name? Tell me.
I don't think he knows what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
sorry, we just came into town and it's been a long ride. I was thinking of something else. My apologies.
Make a deception check.
Good girl.
Hang on, sorry. I just got rid of that 2 silver. Deception. Gotta scroll through a few times, you know. Ooh, this is not good, dude. 11.
You know, I get a lot of travelers in here. Yeah, I think that I would know when somebody was lying to my face, but if you don't want to disclose, you don't have to. Your money's still good here. She turns around and walks away from you. Start serving other patrons at the bar.
I would like to come take a seat at the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find us a table with my tea. Ben, would you like to join me?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Miss,
I'd
Miss-
like to just
Miss
look
Sarah, is it?
around, look around the bar to see if there's anyone that I could potentially put this helmet on. I know it's fucked up, but I'm just looking around.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
It's like the episode of SpongeBob where Plankton has like the chum bucket hats. That's what I'm picturing in my head.
It's a good one. Sorry, hang on. 17.
There's a couple other people here. It looks like there's a mom and a dad and their two kids on one end, and then at the other end you see what looks like this young elf couple. Looks like they're probably out on a date.
Okay. All right. Well,
So, Brew, do you walk up to the bar?
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
before he hits on her, I'll take a beer.
One
do you
beer. 5 silver, please. She hands you this gigantic stein. You're a giant half-orc. She gives you the special. You look like you can drink. Slams it down on the counter.
I handle it very well. Just ask Brood. Hi, have you met Brood? And then I walk away.
Have you met Ted?
My wingman right there.
Hey, Brood.
What's going on?
You want something to drink?
Sorry, is Nasera young? Like, is she like my age?
She's
I
like
couldn't tell from your voice earlier.
she's
No
like
offense.
middle-aged for a
Middle age.
drow. Like
What's
a career lady. I mean, she's probably in her hundreds. I think drows live to be a couple hundred years old, right?
So you're saying she's
Oh,
developed?
she looks scary.
She looks scary.
That's what drows look like?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Can I just get a beer?
It is early in the day.
Yeah, it's too early for this.
yeah, they can reach up to 750
Give me a
years
few
old.
more of these and then maybe I'll come back.
She goes down and grabs you like one of those like thin beer cups, beer glasses, right? It's tall, but it's thin. She hands it to you. She touches your arm. She's like, "That'll be 3 gold, sir."
I shudder in disgust. And I'll hand her the 3 gold
Yeah,
and not.
Did you say 3 gold for a drink?
I did.
Okay, I just removed
Hey,
the 3
that's why
gold
you
from my
stick with the
inventory.
tea.
And that's not Navarro, right?
Yeah, it was Navarra.
Oh,
She's charging Brood 3 gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pay that.
She saw
I'll
you
take the
visibly
drink.
shudder
That's fine.
at her appearance.
Well, it was the touch thing.
sorry.
Didn't want to be touched by her.
So you guys have your drinks. You're sitting down at a table. What are
What's
you
the
doing?
crowd look like?
I'd like to try and hear any conversations that may pertain to Peter, Brom, or Azir walkers, or the Azir Eyes / Daywalkers, or anything like that. Kind of like anything that we're looking information for wise.
Okay, make a perception check.
Man, my fucking eyes killing me.
I got one better. I just cut up some jalapenos and then I rub my.
Nice.
You said perception, right?
Yes.
Nice. Got a 19.
So you do pick up that the young couple in the corner are on their very first date together. She seems a little apprehensive towards this kid, but he seems pretty into her. And the parents and the family seems like they're talking about school. But you don't pick up on anything about Brahm or anything like that. It seems like the family is trying to actively avoid talking about the current events. And the two young lovers are kind of in their own world.
I want to lean over.
I
to
tell the
Azir
party and I say, wow, this place is dead.
I lean over to a tear and go, kind of like you're gonna be if you don't get that helmet off.
Facts.
Hey, Brood.
I
you
go
should-
to the bar and I would like to order
I don't see
their
any
strongest
corpses
drink.
here. I don't see any corpses here. Do you think somebody's
You're getting a-
practicing necromancy? Because
Yeah.
they look alive to me.
I would like to
That's 3 gold.
step out
Big
front
gold
for a
for
second.
Brood.
Oh.
And do I? I'm assuming I have like some sort of like wallet,
You tell me.
like
Coin
I
purse?
have like a little pouch, like some sort of little like pocket thing that I could take out like my identification. Actually, no, maybe not a wallet. Let me think. Let me think.
Atir, you walk up and order the strongest drink. She pulls out a giant bottle, slams it on the table. She's like, "You can have this whole bottle for 2 gold."
I give her 2 gold.
Thank you very much, sir. And on it, you see this like vintage sticker of bourbon whiskey, and she goes, "That is the nicest thing that I've got in this bar. You enjoy yourself."
Thank you.
You're not gonna ask her like if she like knows what's going on.
Well,
like what the hell? It's like she feels bad for you.
maybe, but I don't know. I feel like I just went up to order something without being visibly shaken on her appearance like Brood was.
I wasn't shaken. I only paid 2 silver for some tea.
Yeah, but
You're not Brood.
You ordered tea, and Brood was like repulsed by her,
He paid 3 gold for it.
and so he paid three gold for something else.
He went up looking like he was gonna flirt, and then he was like, "Thanks."
Nah.
Thanks.
The level of disrespect.
Do I have like an envelope on me I could use?
Do you have an envelope?
I mean, it's not my inventory. Fuck.
Seems like you don't have an envelope then.
Could I look around for some sort of like satchel or wallet?
Sure, make a perception check.
Something I could try to pickpocket? Ooh. Nat 1. Plus
You're-
2 is 3.
You're unsure. You don't see one. You don't know if there's one laying around anywhere, but you don't see one anywhere.
Hey, Brood, what do you need paper for?
Got an idea for how to find out where Mr. Brom Cornwallis is.
I
Wait,
have
he's supposed to be here?
I have parchment. I have 10 sheets. Would you like one?
And she said, "Yes, may I?"
Yep. So I hand him one of my sheets of parchment.
Perfect. I would like to then take. I would like to take 6 silver. No, I'll do 5 gold. I'll do 5 gold. And put it in the sheet of parchment, like wrap it up so it's like a little sack. And on it, I would like to write for Brom Cornwallis. Okay? So I'm out front doing this. And I wrap it up. And then I kind of change my appearance a little bit. You know, I like straighten my hat up forward. And I walk back into the prancing
Is that
Pegasus.
what you do to alter your appearance? Is you adjust?
Yeah, you know, I just clean up a little bit, you know, do one of these. And then
Are you disguising yourself? Or are you just literally like fixing your clothes?
Because you do know that Brahm is a Anacora or whatever.
An anaconda. Yeah.
Anaconda.
yeah,
You don't want none unless you got buns on.
yeah.
Aarakocra.
When was our last long rest?
We haven't done
Time
one yet.
ago.
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't get one because of the storm.
And
when
yeah,
was it?
I currently have 2 points of exhaustion, so
Because
We're almost to a long rest.
Oh. Okay. Can I use my disguise kit?
that's to create a disguise.
What?
The last time you used disguise self was with Demi's parents, right? Like your tattoo.
But I have
right?
I have a disguise kit. It's
I
not
understand
disguise
that.
self.
I understand that, but you used disguise self last with Demi's parents, right? Like you haven't used it
Yeah.
since then. You have had at least like 5 long rests since then.
Oh, okay. So I should have my spell slots. Because I don't
Well,
have
I don't
my
know if
spell
you've casted spells after
I don't-
that.
After the dragon is when we had a long rest.
And that was after the goblins.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't think you guys fought.
We haven't fought
Since then.
anything.
We didn't
I just
fight
think I
anything
did.
'cause
I
we
just
were
think I didn't hit
going
long
through the
rest.
storm.
Yeah, so you should have some spell slots laying around.
Oh, I did have them. Okay. Wait, why can't I? But I can't cast. My disguise self just says 1C, like it doesn't say cast. Am I doing that right?
It's a concentrate, isn't it?
You have to concentrate on it, yes.
I'd like to concentrate on it. I'm thinking so
You
hard.
have 1 charge. When does it when does it reset? I think it's once a day, right? I have to look it up. Hold on. Masquerade Tattoo 5e.
I just want to be like a mailman. That's all. Courier.
Jamie, he's so stinking cute.
Yeah, you get it once a day.
can't handle
You get it once a
Okay.
day. So every day you can cast it, whether you have a long rest or not. Every day you get a cast.
Regardless of my spell
The
slots?
heavy head.
Yes. You don't use a spell slot for it. It has a charge use of once per day.
Oh.
Yes, very good item.
I would like to use it.
Uh-huh. Clearly.
And disguise myself as a courier type you know, at like the uniform of a courier, someone delivering something.
What would a courier be wearing, Mr.
They would
Groot?
be wearing, like a little, like white pants and like a collared shirt and a hat and a tie
Okay.
and a UPS sticker on the side. Brown, yeah, just the standard brown hat, brown shirt, brown pants.
So you're a UPS worker.
Uh, Partially, yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Partially.
In like
And I
medieval
come in-
times, a medieval UPS
Yeah, I'm a
worker.
medieval UPS worker, and I come in with the wallet, quote unquote, satchel.
Paper.
And I say, is there a Mr. Cornwallis? Cornwallis?
Yeah, Brahm's a little indisposed right now. Can I help you? You see Nagara.
I have a delivery for him. What do you mean indisposed?
He's a little preoccupied.
Who's saying
Okay,
this?
well, how long will he
barkeep.
be?
I don't know.
Okay, where can I find him?
You can leave the package with me. I'll make sure he gets it.
No, I cannot allow that. I'm sorry. I need to hand deliver this to him.
You've been served.
Okay.
By order of the Roses.
She starts looking you up and down. And
Wait, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you.
Wait. No, wait.
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 You literally told us not to do that.
Don't bring him up.
By order of the Roses.
Immediately.
You gotta get yourself out of that one.
I meant toeses. The toes for him. I did not mean to do that.
Perfect.
she starts looking you up and down. And you get the feeling that she is staring through you. And she looks and she says, if you want to leave this bar alive, I suggest you get out right now.
I turn around and leave.
And take
I turn
all
around
of
and
your
leave.
friends with you.
No. I have no friends there. They don't. I don't have
You
friends
literally
there.
sat down with that table. I suggest you all leave.
No, I'm a different person. Trust me. I'm disguised.
We don't know this man.
I'm telling you, Mr. $3 or 3 gold for a bottle and visibly shaking at me
Whoa.
to get your friends out of here
Whoa.
right now.
I did not mean to say it.
You fucked up.
I fucked it. I can't stop laughing though, because I really just fucked.
We're just like,
That's so funny.
I heard that. I just like look up. I'm like, seriously? Like, wait.
I just,
obviously, we gotta leave.
After I said it,
now.
I like kind of got the visual for where I am. And I was like, "Oh, she probably is in on it, huh? She's not a normal looking person."
Yeah, I was like, well, that does it for us there. Now we
Wait,
gotta leave.
how can she see through my disguise?
She can make a investigation check with a DC 13. She rolled a 14.
That bitch.
Sorry.
That bitch.
She rolled a 10 at first because she didn't really super believe the courier needed to deliver it by hand. Because anybody delivering a courier message, she knows, would also, any couriers delivering to him would deliver to her. But
Well, hey guys,
when you said that, she got
We're gonna-
advantage because you
we're gonna
fucked up.
we're gonna have to figure something else out.
You need to get out of my bar right now.
I'd like to leave.
Lugosh tries to get another drink.
Guess we gotta go with them.
Luke Dash, did you order another drink?
I tried to.
I mean, your money will spend. It'll be 10 silver this time, though. But you can have a walking beer.
Absolutely.
She pours you another beer. You can take the cup.
All right.
Get out of here.
I'm gone.
All right, so we're all leaving the Prancing Pegasus.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Damn.
Before we leave, I would just like to ask Nevara, who is her like most frequent customers in here? Not related to
I'm
what
not
he
telling
was
you
asking for.
anything. You
You
can
won't
get out of my
speak
bar.
to us anymore.
This guy's just trying to
Goddamn
ask.
brute fucked it all up. Well, I guess our best shot next is to go back to the inn and wait until like it's night and then maybe sneak into his frickin' house. See if there's anything to do with that.
We could break into his house.
Who's the best? Who here is
I
probably
could be a
the best?
delivery guy.
I don't really think you should be involved anymore, to be honest, Rude. I think you need to sit this next one out.
Yeah,
Um,
my stealth is not great. I do like the noise when I walk. So
Would Demi and Atir be the best suited for this? Could we send them out on this mission?
I have a +2 for stealth. Heads up.
What's a
Perfect.
+2?
Your mom.
Heyo. Heyo, sneaking in the bin. Wait, that's Aunt Sharon. You son of a. My godmother.
Well,
We could just
I may
wait
be
out
short,
front.
but I'm not very sly.
I guess. Well, my plan got foiled a little bit.
He lives in a blue house. Don't worry, guys. I wrote it down.
Big blue.
rely on you guys
The
because
street.
I've not written a single thing down this week other than we're looking into Brom for Grifford. For Gifford.
Grifford.
If we go
Grifford,
back to
Glifford.
Gifford's house, it's just up the street
No,
in
I
the big
have
blue
Gifford
house.
written down. I do.
I don't know if I can face Gifford again.
No, you're not.
I kind of just.
We're not going to tell him what happened. We're just going to go ahead and go back, tell him that we're trying to still find some more information, and then we're going to go over to Gifford's
He
house.
doesn't know about all of our other blunders. He just knows about our successes.
That's
Exactly.
right.
We don't have to talk about the blunders. We just have to have a success of some sort. Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter how we get there.
Is it
That's
still
right.
daylight?
It is. We figure you spend a little bit of time sitting down and having a nice
Yeah,
little
just
conversation at the
finish that
table.
time.
It's been a couple hours. It's sunset, dusk.
Can we
How
find
far is
can we find
Brom's house
a
from here?
pond? I'm really tired.
To get
That mansion's got to have a tub or something.
from Giffords to the Prancing Pegasus, it was 20 minutes, half hour. It's not that far.
So
Is
about
the
the
street
Brahms
pretty
house?
crowded right now?
People from your initial walk to the Pegasus, people are beginning to traverse, but there's like nobody just camping out anymore outside. It looks like people are in a hurry to get to where they're going.
Like it's bad to be out at night.
Make an insight check.
Can do. Took me a minute to find the insight.
Yeah, you don't do it very often.
14.
You think it might be not the greatest place to be at night right now.
How much longer until we get back to Gifford's?
It was like a half-hour walk.
Okay, so we're
back
almost
to
there.
back to Gifford's, and then yeah, you have to discern from there what you're gonna do. So are you guys going back into Gifford's house?
Yeah, and I figured we'd do that and then have a Tier and Demi sneak over.
I have 2 points of exhaustion, so I have disadvantage on all of my rolls,
Plus, those eyes are pulsating red.
and they're pulsating red. Yes, and I can't do anything about that.
Luke Dash, what about you?
Oh, I'm the stealthiest.
You're the stealthiest. All right, we're gonna send you in with Demi because you can't go alone. Wait, let me.
I am the stealthiest.
Wait,
I mean,
why am I going?
with such confidence.
Because
I
you
love
said
it.
you have +2 stealth, and you're
What's the
small.
+2?
What do you
Got
mean?
it.
What's a
Your,
+2?
your
then?
character doesn't know the plus.
What's a
No.
+2?
Oh, I get it. Well, I
Yeah,
thought you
she's a
said you're
little
good
bit
at.
stealthier
I
than
thought
the
you said
average
you.
person.
I thought you said you were pretty good at stealth, Demi.
Yeah.
Like 2 points average better than the average person.
Yeah, you're like above average, like 2 points better. You know, on a grading scale from what you described.
1 to 10, we're at like a 7.
Yeah.
1 to 20, we're like a 13.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately too big-footed. I mean, if anything, maybe we
I'm
can
gonna
just.
start doing that in my regular life. On a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 20, I'm just
just
Like a 7.
yeah.
should we
You know,
just
I
rest for the
think
night?
I'm a little more stealthier than Demi.
Yeah, I don't trust you anymore, to be honest. And you should probably like not show your face because like you straight up just gave us away.
I could disguise myself.
I mean, yeah, we could just take a long rest here as well.
Did
That's always an option.
Yeah, should we call it in for the night? Or should we sneak in the back of the bar?
I'm
'Cause
listening.
he was probably in the back.
That's a possibility.
So we could just, I could disguise my, well, I already used
Well, at this
it.
point, if we're breaking in, like hopefully we don't get caught. But I mean, if we get caught, they're gonna know who we were.
We could, or we could just go to bed. And I could use this disguise spell again tomorrow.
All right, let's make a poll. Everyone for sneaking into the back of the bar. Raise your hand.
I'm in.
Raise your hand. All right, 3. All those for resting.
I don't.
Tied. All right. Tiebreaker. Rock, paper, scissors.
Somebody
between...
roll a d20 from each party.
There you go.
Or,
D20
split the,
from each
or
party.
split the party. Whatever.
I got it. I feel good about this one. I'm so stealthy. A
Natural.
13.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Who rolled?
Me.
You got a nat 20?
Uh-huh.
Bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. All right. We are resting. As he picks up the dice and then rotates it
Yeah,
quickly.
here, look, see?
He's like, hang on real quick.
I did get one.
Like I see your wrist rotate. Yeah, here.
This one.
See? It says 2-0.
See, I got. Hold on. Here, I got a 20.
See?
Where are we going to go and do this long rest?
Just at the inn.
We're at Gifford's.
Somewhere
So
there's a
Giffies.
pond.
He'll let all of us into his house.
Yeah, he said we could stay here, right?
Well,
I'll
I'm sure
talk
he's
to
got the room, so
Yeah, instead of
I'm sure
Angie-
Demi can stay there.
We can talk to him and see what we can.
yeah,
work
he'll
out.
let us stay there. He loves us.
Brood,
Guy lost
don't
his
talk to
castle.
him.
All right.
It's
I'm not
all
telling.
them.
I'm telling him we almost
We
got
could
him.
just
Yeah, we
He
almost
just
got
got
him.
away from us.
We have an idea. That's our next step, Demi. Just
We're
tell-
we're working really hard, and they
tell
have
them
no
we're really
idea
tired
you're
after a
involved.
long travel. We need a place to stay.
We're back an hour later, and they trust us. They have no
It's
idea. We got
been-
so much
it's been at least
information.
2 hours. It's
We
been at
got
least
so
2
much
hours.
information. The most amount of information in the world. We got it all. We'll get them.
Thanks, Trump.
I did nothing wrong.
You're, what the hell?
I did nothing wrong. We got him.
He was
We're
a
gonna
tough
find him,
one.
okay?
He was a tough
We're gonna
one.
find him.
I'll give him that. Strong opponent. Always knew he
So
had it in.
yeah, we're going back to Giffords.
Okay, so do you knock on the door? Or do you just walk inside?
We're gonna let Demi handle this.
Yeah.
Luke
I'm
Dash
gonna
is
knock and
outside
say,
setting up camp.
You guys just setting up camp?
I'm setting up camp outside of this. I'm not even going.
Like, you're just gonna pitch a tent in the dude's front lawn?
Yeah, no tent. I'm just straight bedroll and fireplace right in his.
I'm
You're
with
gonna
it.
start. Hold on. You're gonna start a fire in his front yard.
Yep.
Oh,
I knock on the door and say, Mr. Rose, it's Demi.
Make a survival check, Luke Dash.
Chaos is ensuing.
Always. The door opens and it's one of the elf servants. She says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hi, is Gifford in?
Um, it's quite late.
I understand. He sent us on a little
Aaron.
adventure, and I need to speak with him.
Let me go see if he's
You
available.
can let him know that my name is Demi.
Okay, Miss Demi. And she shuts the door and locks it and turns around and walks away. Luke Dash, what was your survival roll?
It was a 15.
Okay. So you set up a nice little campfire and a couple strokes of your knife, or you get it lit and your bedroll's laid out. And then Demi, as you're waiting, after about like 3-4 minutes, you hear Gifford is standing there. Demi, what's going on? Did you find something? Was your task successful?
It was not yet. We just need a little bit more time. But we are pretty exhausted from our travels. We were wondering if you had any extra space that we would be able to take a rest in.
At this point, he looks around you at the fire in his front yard with the half-orc bedroll on the ground.
and at this point, I would have walked over, and I'm just kind of like sitting next to the fire, and I just see him looking. And
I'm just staring at the flames.
I'm trying to picture this in my mind and how he would respond to this. There's a half orc, a frog, and a tiefling with fire red eyes just sitting in his front yard after they built a campfire.
Just imagine the movie Shrek.
yeah.
He hopped and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Demi, why are they building a campfire in my yard?
Maybe he was cold?
This poor Demi has to deal with this party of absolute idiots. Just a bunch of buffoons. And then poor Demi is just like, yeah, I mean, sure.
So
I don't really have an answer for him. But
He's a bedwetter.
he has to sleep outside because of bed weather.
Yeah, you don't want him in there.
That's
He'll ruin your sheets.
He sleepwalks.
no.
You gotta leave him
Put
outside.
down a mattress,
We'll
protect
leave him outside is what I'm trying to imply.
You're a monster.
Demi, he whispers this to you, Demi. Demi, are you in trouble?
Actually, I'm not.
Unfortunately.
Why don't you come inside, Demi? And he kind of grabs your arm and tries to pull you in.
I was with Demi. I wasn't at the fire.
He's trying to pull Demi in by herself into the house.
So I reach
I
my
go
hand back
ahead
and
and,
grab Heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heights,
So I grab him and I'm
Heights,
like,
grab
but
me.
wait.
I'm grabbing
But
Brood
wait,
as
there's
well.
more.
So we're
Let's
not
all
shutting
form
the
a
door
train quickly. Grab onto Brood. Everybody.
I'm holding on.
He's trying to take Demi.
Give him his
Grab
vote
on,
back,
grab
our
on.
noble
Everyone
princess.
grab on.
Yet.
She's
Start
ours.
trotting behind.
yet. Mr. Gifford,
Yeah.
I think that anything that you need to tell me behind the closed door will be okay if you say it in front of my friends.
And
I
we're all
think your
giving
friends
that
are
look
trying
that's
to
like,
murder you.
Yeah.
They're not trying to murder me.
They set up a campfire in front of my house.
It's cold.
I told you.
We came in, there was a storm, and it was really cold, and our clothes got really wet, and we didn't sleep very well. And
She
I
needs
don't.
water, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He just kind of gestures broadly at the ocean behind you.
Fresh water.
Yeah, duh.
You know what? So before I allow you to sleep in my house, what
Mr.
happened?
Gifford, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. It seems like you didn't want us to make a fire in front of your house, and we didn't know that, and I'm sorry.
It's just a little rude, kind of an invasion of personal space, destruction of private property, yeah, whatever.
Luke slowly turns and I
Lugesh, can you put the fire out? That's rude.
have a dog around my shoulders also, so
It's the corpse of a dog on his
Yeah.
shoulders too.
Lugesh, you said that making a fire was rude.
He's still carrying.
Appreciate you holding on to knock him for me.
I don't think we should be rude to our friend's friend. I think we should put the fire out.
Is he going to provide warmth? Are we still all holding on to Demi at this point still? Having this conversation?
How about this? Why don't you put the fire out? You can come inside. We can talk about why you're still here instead of going and figuring out what's going on with Brom. And
Tired.
You're tired. Excuse me. You're tired.
And we can't work if we're exhausted.
One of my coworkers was murdered. I have been handing out rations to refugees for days to try and keep the people who I'm governing fed while trying to figure out what's going on. And you're tired?
This guy's such a diva.
We will work much better, very effectively if we can have a nap.
I think you guys can go try and find a space at the inn tonight.
At the Prancing Pegasus? Or is there like a different inn?
What happened at the Pegasus?
No, we're just asking. Is there another inn other than the Prancing Pegasus?
There is.
Yeah, I didn't like the
vibe. That was all. We're just making sure.
Looking for some non.
There's nothing wrong with feeling out the vibe.
What happened at the Pegasus?
Like I just said, dude, you're worrying about a whole lot of nada. You gotta chill out. We just want to go over to a different inn. The vibe wasn't there.
Make a deception check.
Please, dear God Almighty, let me roll high.
And is really fighting the urge to just blurt some shit out, but she's feeling some tense vibes, and so she's trying to keep it
Wow. Waka waka. It's not a natural one, but it's a one.
This guy said waka waka.
Okay, I am no longer able to hold my mouth shut. We got kicked out.
Of the Pegasus. You guys went to the Pegasus. I'm assuming you went to the Pegasus to fight
It was
Brom.
Brood's fault.
What was Brood's fault?
He freaking ratted on you, dude.
What do you mean ratted on me?
He straight was like, "Oh, dude, straight killer, no filler, dude. We were sent here from freaking."
Do you own the mail service, sir?
No.
Oh,
You should.
Did you expose
well,
my
the package.
my intentions?
No, I said that you had a package of money of to be delivered to Mr. Carnwallace.
Come again? Garn Wallace, roll a Constitution save.
The I figured the bartender was one of your loyal people. But I think that there's a lot more
She
people
didn't
that
like
are involved
Brood.
over there
She
with
didn't
whatever
like Brood.
Cornwallis has got going on.
She said
And
she
we're gonna
thought Brood was ugly.
we're gonna get to the bottom of it, sir. Right away.
After you stay at my house tonight.
Oh, cool. He's gonna let us stay here.
Oh, hey guys, we're
Because
good.
if you were trying to get it done tonight, you wouldn't be here in the first place, right? So you're asking me for another favor.
No.
I would like to know where the other inn is.
We're just asking you for a map, basically.
It's just on the other side of town. Kind of out by the harbor. I don't know if there's any spaces there because of all the people, but
What's it called?
the fishery.
Is there anything we need to be aware of at night?
I mean, things are kind of out of hand right now with the people. I don't have like a town guard set up to manage how many additional bodies are just floating around my town right now. So yeah, you should probably be careful.
Luke Dosh sets up his hunting trap by the fire.
Well,
Yeah, she said it was rude to have a fire here.
Did you ever put it out?
It's not.
Can we put it out before?
I'm ignoring him until we move.
I
Can
take
we,
like a scoop of like sand or something and throw it on the fire in an attempt to douse it.
I would like to go to the other inn. Take
can
our
we
chances
stay here,
there.
sir?
See, you've put me in this predicament, but I think I might be able to use you for one additional thing. You can stay here, but you will supplement my guards and watch tonight in case Brom makes a play.
Yeah, we'll have Lou Dash out front. He's like our guard dog. He's the best.
Does he not sleep?
He
Not
walks,
a wink.
in his sleep.
Not a wink.
He doesn't sleep at all. No, he's like super religious.
Mike,
like a religion.
sorry.
I
Mike, I
can't
don't know how you
roll.
ended up with the stupidest party there ever was,
I
but this
just-
was pretty fucking dumb.
I cannot roll an
Luke
insight
Dosh
check.
is
That's
literally
not.
falling asleep while we're having this conversation.
I mean, if you are comfortable with him out there, I will post extra guards around me and leave you to your devices in my house. But just
Perfect.
know, Brom is going to be making a play if he knows that I'm on to him. That's why I stressed you needed to be, subtle
Yeah, see,
with your efforts.
You only said it once, and I just wasn't. We walked away, and then I couldn't remember. So I wasn't sure if you said make sure I'm known or don't make sure I'm known. So it happens.
Brood is not good at subtle.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah,
I'll
you can
stay
stay here.
outside with Luke Dash then.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my guards and I'm going to retire for the evening. You guys have
Where at?
that.
Just
is
in
not
case
for
there's
you
an
to know.
emergency.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Bathtub I can sit in.
There's one down the hall.
Thank you. I just like dart off.
He turns around, walks up the stairs, and walks away into one of the wings of the house. You guys set up bedrolls on the floor. You trying to go find a room to sleep in. You're just kind of standing in the entranceway right
Let's go
now.
find a room.
I'm sitting in the tub.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a
bathroom.
room.
Did that fire get put out or no?
Luke Dash did not put the fire out.
I threw sand on it. Did that douse it or no?
No, you are little, and he created a very big fire very quickly.
I like to
I'm
find
just
a
gonna
room.
stare at the flames. I guess.
I'll stay outside with it. Keep the fire going.
I'm just gonna find a dark room and put my bedroll in it.
I mean, just a bed you can use.
If there's a bed in there, I'll sleep on
You
the
find
bed.
a bedroom. There's plenty of bedrooms to sleep in.
Then I
I'm
will
going
sleep in a bed.
to find a room as well and cry quietly in the corner holding Nakama's collar.
Why don't you just hold Nakama? He's here.
I don't want to hold him. His soul's went in the necklace in my heart.
As you are holding and clenching onto his collar in this dark void room, there's blackness around you. You look down at your hand holding the collar, and the pendant on the collar is emitting this very, very faint silver glow. And you hear from everywhere and nowhere, ever so quietly, "Don't leave me. I'm still here."
Pretty sure that's not Nakama because he sounds like Yogi the Bear.
Well, if I try and whisper, Discord doesn't pick up on it, so.
Do not leave me, boo boo. Do not leave me behind.
Don't leave me. I'm still here.
What's the matter, Yogi?
Hey, boo boo, you want some picnic baskets?
Hey, yeah, we need to still get the picnic basket.
Find him. And the glow fades away. Demi, you find this nice, lush bedroom fit for royalty.
That's the end of my night. Some depressing ass shit.
It's about 30 pillows on the bed, just how you like it. You have to toss half of them on the floor because there's not enough room to lay down. But you cuddle up and get cozy into your bed. Do you do anything before you fall asleep? Okay. You lay your head back, and after a long day's journey, you fall asleep. Brood. You find what looks to be a bedroom. You think it's a bedroom.
But it's not a bedroom.
It looks like it's a cot inside of a storage room. Do you want to try and find another room, or do you want to use this one?
I'll use this one.
Okay.
Is there anything cool in storage?
Make
Take
an
it out.
investigation check.
Investigate the storage, because I'm obviously gonna steal something.
It is dark in here.
Roll.
I know you have dark vision, but I think as
12.
a half elf. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting in here. It looks like it might be food storage,
Yeah.
like a pantry.
Cot in a pantry.
Cot in a pantry.
2 bits.
Do you do anything before you go to sleep?
I'll snack on some.
Okay.
Some crackers.
Fen,
Gregor.
you draw a bath and rest in some water for a little bit, and then just kind of crawl out onto a bedroll in the bathroom.
I'll wander outside and sit by the fire, but not like close enough to converse with the two of them. Just kind of like off to the side, and I'll just kind of sit and meditate for a while.
Okay. And then Atir and Lugdash, is there anything else you guys want to do before you retire? Are you trying to stay up? Are you taking watches? How are you guys getting through the night?
Lugosh is asleep.
He's already asleep.
Fucking
Nice.
awesome, dude.
I've been talking to him, thinking he's awake this whole time.
Fantastic.
Lugdash's sleep habits are low key the highlight of this campaign.
Yes.
Dude, I'm here for it. I love it. So Atir, do you wake him up halfway for a second watch? Do you just let him sleep and fall asleep yourself? Do you try and stay up all night?
No, I will attempt to wake him up, but if he doesn't wake up, then I'm just gonna go to sleep because I'm exhausted. I'm wet and cold from earlier, and I never rested. So
Yeah. Lugdash, do you wake up?
Yeah, I wake up.
Okay. I need each of you to make a perception check.
Like all of us?
No, Lugdash and Atir.
Me too, being out there.
Sure. Why not?
13.
17.
18.
You hear voices, like someone's kind of in the bushes down the street, or like you hear voices like someone's down the street. You can't quite tell what they're talking about or who it might be, but it's not like malicious. It sounds like someone's like coming home from the bar, right? It's the middle of the night. Someone was having a good time. And as the voices start to get a little bit louder, you hear a scream, and then the sound of feet running away from where you are. So the sound, you hear a scream, and then like trampling on cobblestone, slowly fading away as if it's running away from you.
Lugosh springs into action.
Okay, you go out into the street and see what's out there.
Investigate.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. I'm still awake, right?
Yeah, this is kind of in your transition period.
Then
Fen-
yes, I'll go out there with them.
Fendi.
Right where I am.
Okay. As you go out there, you see nothing. Street's empty. Nobody was out there. You don't see any traces of a struggle or any bodies or anything like that. It's just quiet and empty.
Did I just dream that?
No, I would like to walk down in the street a little bit more and investigate a little bit. You didn't just you weren't dreaming of that. That happened. I heard it too.
Make a investigation check as you go further towards like the harbor and the city.
Well, that's a crit fail.
So as you get closer, you're pretty certain that there's you just heard something, right? Like maybe you heard some friends and someone jokingly like slapped somebody and they got all mad and they ran away, or maybe someone had their purse stolen. You're not quite sure what it was. And as you're about to give up on your your search for justice for whoever screamed. You turn around and you start to walk back, and you hear in your head, "Just let him go." I'm
All
not.
of us?
No, just a tear.
Okay.
A tear hears, "Just let him go. Your time will come." That's it. And as you
All right.
guys make it back to your campfire, everything looks undisturbed. Which, considering the state that the city is in and what you've been hearing from the rumblings of the people as you've walked by, and Gifford letting you know that, like, hey, it's really not safe out there, you would expect some roaming gangs or something like that, but it's just quiet. There's this eerie feel about the town right now that has created this deep silence, considering it's a huge trade harbor, but there is an eerie stillness to the town right now, tonight. Do you guys want to do anything else before you sleep?
No, I'm good.
Nope.
Did you find whatever you were looking for?
Damn kids.
Yeah. No, we didn't. Like Luke Dash said, just some damn kids, probably.
Okay.
So as you guys lay down and go to sleep, a tear passes out. Luke Dash, you are now on watch. Everybody gets a long rest. So Atir and Fen, you lose one of your points of exhaustion. Atir, you also lose one maximum hit point, in addition to the whatever ones you lost before.
Okay.
And the sun comes up, and you hear some roosters crowing, and what do you guys want to do?
I'd like to call it for the evening since it's 11 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, Brute, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
A.M.
Wisdom
Dude,
saving
fuck
throw.
that.
Yes.
I'll get you.
Is that a
20 plus your wisdom modifier. And if you're proficient.
Brandon, I definitely said the
I
same
would-
thing. I was just muted.
I would like to go back to the Prancing Pegasus before it
9?
is full of people.
9.
Yeah.
Does your character have a fear of spiders?
Not known.
Well, you felt like there was a spider on you all night.
Well, I'll probably wake up with the heebie-jeebies.
Yep. You know how you get that feeling when you're in bed and it's just like there's something on you.
Yep.
You had that all night.
I just took my Autumn's parents' dock out up north at their cabin, and there were a ton of spiders up there, and I had that feeling all weekend. So.
Well, now you have it in character.
Oh God.
They're coming for you.
Ooh.
So, yeah. Huh?
Sorry, I fucked it.
You fucked it real hard.
I definitely was like, oh yeah, he's the king. Obviously, she'll listen. And then as soon as I said it, I was like, oh wait, this is like a bar.
Like as he explicitly states,
So,
don't
don't.
do
And then I
that.
was like, wait, we probably should. He said not to do that. I was like, I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. So
If I was playing an RPG, I would have paused and just reloaded
Just
my
save
last
scummed
save
it.
right there.
Just save
I would have
scum.
save scummed that. I do that
Then
so
we
much.
can't save scum in D&D.
yeah,
No.
I would have
unfortunately.
just save scummed that shit so hard.
No save scumming, sorry. So yeah,
Absolutely
we'll pick
brutal.
up from there.